The story, Pradeep, Trudeau there in that interview claiming India-Canada relations have undergone what he calls a tonal shift since the US's accusation against India over killing of Gurpatwant Singh Pannu.
See, we have seen that ever since he has made this allegation inside the parliament in the House of Commons, blaming India of trying to target Niger, the Khalistani terrorists. And since then, we have seen that there has not been a good relationship between India and Canada. But now, while interview, he said that there has been a tonal shift. That means the tone of India has changed ever since US has indicted India of trying to target one of the Khalistani terrorists, Gurpatwant Singh Pannu. So he was saying that Indians were initially in a denial mode when they said that there was a clear-cut evidence against India's involvement in killing Hardeep Singh Niger. India was in a denial mode because initially they moved with their fruitless, quiet diplomacy that didn't work, and finally he had to come out openly and blame India for what really has happened. But the issue is that, see, when you talk about US indictment, US has already provided an evidence in this regard, and that's one of the reasons that India said that they are open to any kind of investigation. So far as Canada is concerned, they are only said that they have got credible input, but they never ever provided those inputs or any kind of evidence in the regard that India was involved in killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Niger. So that's what India is saying. India says that we follow the rule of law. So only if you provide us credible inputs, we are open to any kind of an investigation. That's what they have said. But the question arises, what Canada is doing to those dossiers that have been provided by India about the use of their land by those Khalistani terrorists, how these Khalistani terrorists are putting up in Canada, and they are trying to threaten not only Indian diplomat, but also trying to target India from there. There had been several terror-related activities that has been reported in Punjab. We are trying to foment trouble. And so the Canadian government is simply trying to turn a blind eye. But the problem is that he is looking at the domestic politics. He is simply trying to keep those Khalistani elements in good humor because his eyes are on the election. So I think it would have been better. He would have learned from the mistakes committed by his father, Mr. Trudeau, the senior Trudeau. So because that time also he had given the long rope to the Khalistani terrorists. What really happened after that, there was a Kanishka bombing. Even after several decades, though action has been initiated. And once again, we have seen the terrorists like Gurpatwant Singh Pannu and many other putting up in Canada. They are threatening once again to target Indian aircraft.
Pradeep, we'll leave it at that. But thank you for putting this in perspective. A big statement there, of course, being made by Justin Trudeau. Moving on, United Nations Security